Matt Hancock exposes Keir Starmer as a spineless puppet, your leadership is a joke. In an unprecedented clash that has shaken the foundations of British politics, Matt Hancock has launched a scathing attack on Keir Starmer, branding him a spineless puppet, and declaring that your leadership is a joke. This fiery exchange, which unfolded against the backdrop of a nation grappling with existential crises, highlights not only the fragility of Starmer's leadership but also the profound implications for the future of the Labour Party and the country itself. Critics argue that Hancock's comments reveal a deeper betrayal of political responsibility at a time when the British public is yearning for strong, decisive leadership. After years of tumultuous political upheaval, marked by Brexit's divisive aftermath and the pandemic's far-reaching consequences, Hancock's rhetoric couldn't be more timely. Many fear that Starmer's perceived weakness may embolden the Conservatives, allowing them to tighten their grip on power while the Labour Party languishes in confusion. The stakes are astronomical. Starmer, who was once viewed as a beacon of hope for a Labour Party in disarray, now faces accusations of being out of touch and ineffective. His leadership style has been characterized by caution, a stark contrast to the bold, transformative vision that the nation demands. Politicians and analysts alike are questioning whether Starmer can rise to the occasion or whether his tenure will be remembered as a lost opportunity, a once-in-a-generation chance squandered in the face of adversity. Referencing the tumult of the last decade, from the chaos of the Brexit referendum to the recent local elections that saw Labour falter, Hancock's words resonate with a public that is tired of half measures and indecision. The Labour Party, once the bastion of progressive politics, now risks becoming a mere footnote in the history of British governance if it does not reclaim its narrative. Starmer's reluctance to take a definitive stand on critical issues, such as the ongoing cost of living crisis and the NHS's future, has left many disillusioned. Critics argue that this timid approach is not just a political misstep, it is a betrayal of the very principles that the Labour Party was built upon. In his fiery outburst, Hancock has inadvertently tapped into a broader narrative of struggle within the Labour Party. The battle for leadership is not just a contest of personalities but a fight for the soul of British democracy itself. Many in the political arena have warned that if Starmer continues down this path, he risks alienating the very voters Labour needs to galvanise to mount a credible challenge against the Conservatives. Analysts warn that unless there is a decisive shift in strategy, Labour could face another devastating defeat in the next general election, leaving the country to grapple with policies that many view as outdated and regressive. The profound implications of Hancock's remarks extend beyond mere political theatre. They symbolize a critical moment in British politics, a crossroads where the future direction of the Labour Party hangs in the balance. The British people will not forgive leaders who fail to respond to their demands for accountability and action. Hancock's attack serves as a rallying cry for those who seek a more robust opposition capable of challenging the status quo and providing a viable alternative to the current government. As the nation watches this unfolding drama, the question remains, can Keir Starmer rise to the challenge, or will he be forever remembered as a leader who failed to seize the moment? The country stands at a crossroads, and the implications of this internal struggle within Labour could resonate for generations to come. In the wake of Hancock's incendiary remarks, it is imperative for the public to engage with these issues actively. The future of the Labour Party and, by extension, the future of British politics hangs in the balance. This could mark a new era of influence, but only if the public demands accountability and a clear vision from their leaders. Join the conversation. Like, subscribe, and become part of a growing community that refuses to accept complacency in leadership. The time for change is now. The British people deserve a Labour Party that fights for their rights, their futures, and their voices. Your engagement is crucial in this pivotal moment. Together, we can shape the narrative and demand a leadership that truly represents the will of the people.